Dear fellow YouTubers, we have returned. 888 Stop Motions is back.
Yes, we're back for another very juicy season, and it all starts here at Adelaide with our first V8 Supercar sign-ups race. Mark Winterbottom sits on pole for this race. That's F1D3LT's car, alongside Garth Tander with Jamie Whincup and David Reynolds on the next row.
Following that, we have Davison, Van Gisbergen, Lowndes and McLaughlin.
Following that is Jonathan Webb, James Courtney, Jason Bright and Tim Slade.
And our rear sitters for today's race are Greg Murphy, Alex Davison and Russell Ingle.
And this is it, the moment we've all been waiting for. The lights are red, and we're underway, and it looks like Whincup has got a very good start from the second row, but Tander's cleared it into the first corner. A couple of guys cutting the first chicane, and Tander and Winterbottom now fighting for the second position as they make their way onto the back straight for the first time.
We are now approaching turn 8, one of the most dangerous corners in Australia. Many a car has crashed here, and it looks like Whincup has prevailed over Winterbottom for second place.
However, a lot of cars have not yet settled into place, but it looks like Tander is going to lead the first lap. That's Phil Only's car.
We move on to lap 2 of 15 of this event as we go on board with our leader.
One must wonder whether Tander will come under pressure from Whincup, because Whincup's definitely a very quick driver. We'll see how things pan out over the race. Oh, what a camera shot.
James, wow.
Loving this camera shot. Oh, and it looks like, Whincup's already making his move. He passes Tander into turn 9.
That was quite a nice move.
Oh, and there's a crash up the back. It's Courtney and Bright.
What happened there?
Well, you did say it yourself, as the Pagani Zonda safety car's deployed. That corner has claimed many a car over the years, and it looks like Courtney and Bright, they had no chance. They just went firing off into the wall, and Bright has just spun back onto the track.
Quite the dodgy driver. Time for a restart now. 10 laps to go.
Yes, the Pagani has now peeled away, and Whincup leads us back to the green flag.
Followed by Tander and Winterbottom.
Yes, a string of very strong drivers up the front. This could make for a very intriguing battle over the course of this race.
And it's also inevitable that there will be some accident.
Well, yes, that's what I think we are to expect when you've got drivers of this high quality. There will be accidents, as Tander has another look down the inside of Whincup. It looks like he may have just pulled that move off.
Amazeballs.
They're now running side by side. This is something that they need to be very careful doing, and Winterbottom's going to have his chance at Whincup as well.
And I'm waiting for the crash, everyone. I don't know about you.
Oh, there it is. They've taken each other out, the two race leaders.
May I just ask, how the hell did they do that?
Well, we're going to need to see a replay. I think Tander just didn't leave Whincup enough room, or maybe Whincup had a go at Tander. He is a very dodgy driver, as we all know. But they've been able to quickly flip back around, get on track, and that's now left us with a FPR 1-2 out front.
Well, that's just buried Whincup and Tander well back in the field.
Oh, look at that camera.
It's back, James.
I just love how beautiful that camera shot is. Like, have you ever seen a better camera shot, Alex?
I don't think I have.
Well, now back to the boring old ground, as an interesting battle is developing for 4th place in this race.
There seems to be a gap between 3rd and 4th. Winterbottom is actually leading the race still.
And Shane Van Gisbergen has made the pass on Reynolds' 4th spot, and Reynolds is now being ganged up on by a group of cars as Tander has crashed again.
Devo for him.
And the Pagani safety car is deployed again. I think Whincup might have had something to do with that.
Let's just see.
Yeah,
yes, he did.
He definitely moved over on Tander there, and High Delson, Greg Murphy, had nowhere to go but to spin him round. Now, Whincup's being peeled into the pits. There's only one man we can cross to ask why this has occurred.
Well, yes, we're here, we're live for another year, and it appears that Whincup has been disqualified, the race stewards having none of his douchebag driving skills, and he has been pulled off the road for the rest of the race. It's been Fred Panda reporting.
It appears that there's been a change for the lead just before the safety car. Davison has passed his teammate, but Alex, I agree with Fred. Whincup is a terrible driver.
Yeah, no offense, Zachary Brown, but he's horrific. I think he should quit and, go live in a box.
Alex, there's no time for bad remarks about Whincup because we're now on the final 2 laps of the race. And Davison is pulling quite a big lead here, and Lowndes is pressurising Winterbottom for second. He now makes the move for P2 coming onto the final lap.
Oh, I've got that feeling again. Something's going to go down.
Lowndes now chasing after Davison. Lowndes looming in the background as they come through turn 8, and Davison's run out of fuel.
Well, that was totally unexpected.
And Lowndes is just going to cruise to a victory. Great win for Lowndes and Motorsport Channel 865.
You got to feel sorry for Davison. He came so close, only to run out of fuel on the final lap.
But that sometimes happens in racing, I guess. It's Craig Lowndes that's taken the win. F1 D3LT with Mark Winterbottom in second, and in third, Boost Up 7 with Shane Van Gisbergen. Now, before we go on about how great a race that was, I would briefly like to mention that we're not having a championship standings as such this year. We're just treating the races as individual races, probably until we get to the last few where we'll start to think about who wins the overall title.
A great race. Truly exhilarating.
Yeah, some great passes, great crashes, and a great finish in the end. But, Alex, it seems that some controversy has arisen off the track in the last couple of months. Would you like to inform us about this?
I am truly outraged, actually. A new advertisement for a company called theiconic.com.au has stolen my word, our word, amazeballs, and used it in this advertisement.
We'll put that advertisement link in the description below.
Just so you know, me and James went to sue this company, but then this really big guy threatened to punch us in the face if we said that word. So, we backed off, and that was the end of that.
Well, truly controversial note, I think, to end it on. But it's been a great race. Thank you for watching. This is James and Alex from Triple Eight Stop Motions.
Goodbye for now.